Welcome YouTube, back to another episode of Zill-n-Chill, the YouTube channel where we lay back, we relax after a long day of work or whatever you're doing, and grab a drink. We take a look at some unique Zillow listings. We'll see what's out there. The drink for tonight is going to be from Berthoud Brewing in Colorado. I know I've hosted a lot of Colorados lately, but that's where I'm from. If you have a specific drink in mind, something you want me to give a try, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, just so long as it's human edible, post in the comments. I'll read it, and I'll see if I can get it ordered. But this is a Berthoud double IPA, and yeah, it's all of like 8.8% ABV. I just spent the last 2 hours cleaning up this house trying to get it ready for Thanksgiving, so I'm beat. So let's do one of these videos. Since Thanksgiving's right around the corner, I figured why don't we just do a Thanksgiving special. So, with that, first Thanksgiving hosted in Plymouth, Massachusetts. So, as I show, average home value in Plymouth, Massachusetts, $574, $146. That's really not going to play in a whole lot. I still wanted to show that. But when I went to Plymouth and started looking at houses, trying to dig through what's unique, what's different, I wanted something old. I didn't want to look at a bunch of houses from the 1970s. You click on houses that you thought looked old and they're built in the 80s. So I expanded the search a little bit further and kind of just the Cape Cod area of Massachusetts here and found three pretty incredible gems. So let's start off with this house, and I apologize anyone from Massachusetts if I butcher the pronunciation of some of these areas, but I'm going to say Harwich, Massachusetts. It is 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,200 square feet, built in 1780. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for something old. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Starting with the front elevation of the building, it looks like it has cedar shingle siding. Kind of cool on these old houses. They seem to mold, and it seems like it's a real pain to put on. So I don't know if there's a benefit to running cedar shingle, other than it might be period correct, I assume. But still, otherwise beautiful house. Looks quaint, small. It's $800,000 house though, so it's definitely got to be one of those location deals. 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,200 square feet's not bad, but 800 grand. Beautiful deck on the back, very spacious deck. You could definitely host quite the party out there. I'm really digging that. Might have a little bit of rot in that plank right there, so I'd be interested to see what the rest of the planks look like. If this table's covering up anything we don't know about. Looks like all the glass, all the windows are modern, obviously. So you might have somewhat of like a storage area down here. That'd be kind of cool. Built-in shed. Nice fire pit back there. Hang out with all your buddies. Got a root cellar, apparently. I don't know what basements are like in Massachusetts, especially in Cape Cod. So I didn't expect to really see any. Beautiful entryway. Definitely loving that older door. Looks like decent ceilings, maybe. Well, not huge, but, you know, workable. Not as low as some of the older homes I've seen. It does apparently come with a chairlift up the stairs, so I'm guessing the original owners still live here. So that's nice and convenient if you need one of those. It's amazingly clean. It doesn't look bad. I know I always thought those would probably look really bad, but it blends in great. Got storage underneath the stairs there. Beautiful wood floor. I love the furnishings so far. Really nice updated bathroom. Looks like it's off the hallway, I believe. Yep. I believe. Yeah, okay. Yep, there's the front, so it's just around the corner. It does look like it has central heat of some kind, so that's nice. Suppose I could have looked at the listing for that. Yeah, just really beautiful entryway. I would love to walk into a home like this every day. A good sized room here that they're using for an exercise room. Okay. And by the way, I'm really digging the wood paneling, the painted wood paneling. It always looks so much better painted. A beautiful bathroom with clawfoot tub, painted wood paneling along it, short modern windows up top. Just the more what, horizontal windows, or whatever you want to call it. I do see their casement windows, so you screw them open, screw them closed. Yeah, I hope that's all the same bathroom too. So it'd be a nice four-piece bath, shower, toilet, tub, and sink. So that's cool. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful remodel. They did a great job because it's obviously a modern remodel, but it didn't take away from the charm of the house. Looks like they continued a lot of the paint schemes into the rooms in here. Look at that wood floor. That is gorgeous. That's got to be the original wood floor. Very beautiful room. Love the size of it. Looks like they're using it maybe as a kind of maybe a dining room. Half my brain wanted to say informal dining room because of how small that table was. Nice sitting area right here. Beautiful windows. Good view. Plenty of natural sunlight coming through. I really like it. Yeah, the kitchen's cool. I love the size of the kitchen. My only complaint is the difference in colors in the wood. Not the lighter on the ceiling, but the beam here, the wood up there, and then the cabinetry. If you could have blended all three of those, and I would have made it blend this dark, I think that would have looked so good, especially with the contrast of the lighter ceiling. I think that would have looked beautiful, but it doesn't blend well right there. That would be my only complaint. Otherwise, you got plenty of room for a breakfast nook right in the middle of the kitchen, which is cool. Not a whole lot of kitchens have that size or have that room. Good outlets along. Nice countertop. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm really digging the wood burning stove right in the middle too. That would be such a warm and cozy kitchen on a cold winter day. I would absolutely love that. I'd be stoking that fire 24/7. Nice gas top stove, and that might be a Gen Air unit. I might not be able to complain about this one on exhaust vents. Touche. It does look like a Gen Air unit with that plate in the middle. Good on them. Nice living room area, pretty neat. Again, love the wood paneling. Love the width of the planks on that floor too. That's great. Yeah, just really, really beautiful, beautiful space. Got double sliders right here. I wonder if there's any reason you couldn't knock that middle part out and just do a big, like 2 or 3 panel slider right there. I wonder if there's anything structural you'd have to worry about. Room for modern appliances right there. Nice washroom. Guessing this is a primary bedroom. I love the split closets, the hers and hers closets. Married men don't often get their own closet. Just ask my parents. I'm not married. So I get my own closet. Anyway, you got wood paneling in the back. Really loving the recessed lighting throughout. It really gives it a nice glow without giving it too much light in a specific area. Nice built-in bookshelves. Guessing you got a sitting room off of this. Not sure what's behind that. It looks like there's stairs here. So maybe kind of the alcove up by the stairs. Oh, okay, attic. Okay, so you got stairs coming up to a bedroom in the attic. Really well done. Love the barn door. It's great. It fits well with the house. You got plenty of attic access along there. Nice tall ceilings up here. Yeah, I could rock this bedroom, no problem. Is that an ensuite bath? It is. There's a closet. Yep, there we go. Ensuite bath. Beautiful remodel. Absolutely gorgeous. This house is very well updated. I don't see anything here that I would want to change. It's fantastic. Okay, and you got a Generac backup generator. I'm guessing it is a hurricane-prone area, so it may not be a slam on the infrastructure in the area, but the fact it's in a hurricane-prone area, so they've got a backup generator, which is really cool. I wouldn't mind having that. Beautiful sized backyard. Parking right there. I didn't see a garage, but there's plenty of room to build a garage, so I won't knock it entirely, but I would need 50 grand off that asking price so that I could spend it on a garage. Just saying. I have to have my garage. I got a little shed in the back. Big shed. Plenty of land. You got a nice picnic area, shaded picnic area. Floor plans. Had 87 pictures. I didn't realize that. Beautiful house. Really, really digging it. And I'm sorry to try and fly through this. The last house you're really, really going to love. I should have said that in the beginning. Second house. 550,000, 4-bed, 1-bath, 1,300 square feet. My last house was that size, and I bought it for 120. So that's an expensive one. Built in 1783. Last one was, where are we at? Come on. 1870. So 1780, 1783. So right around the same period. This one's in East Ham, Massachusetts. Let's take a look at these pictures. Again, cedar shingle siding. Try saying that 10 times fast with an IPA. I don't know if there's a roof on that, so I don't know what this particular structure's use is, but it may be firewood at this moment. That's interesting. I want to say that looks to me like an outdoor shower. I don't remember that on this listing. I've seen it on other listings. And living in Colorado, I would love to have an outdoor shower. I'd be showering out there every night. Especially in the middle of winter. Snow's coming down. It's nice and quiet. Anyway, I'll get back to the house. This particular one is beautifully appointed with antiques. I absolutely love the way they've decorated the home. I love the painted wood floor in here that is also worn. The paint's not in great shape. I would leave it exactly the way it is. Really adds a lot of character. You've got tons of natural light in this house. Just absolutely gorgeous. And it would have to have plenty of natural light because this house, when it was built, didn't have electricity. Just absolutely beautiful rooms. And I complain a lot on other listings about the photography and about the real estate agents and what are they thinking. Whoever the real estate agent is for this particular listing got the right photographer. I absolutely love how they did it. Because it really, these are professional photographs. This wasn't done with a flip phone or a potato like we've seen in previous videos. So just beautiful, beautiful pictures. Don't recall if this is the kitchen or not. If it is, this is definitely a very old kitchen. It has not been updated. God, you're looking turn of the century, turn of the 1900s. The faucet's a little newer. You can put that maybe circa 50s or 60s-ish. But if this is a kitchen, it's still cool. It's got a lot of charm to it. You don't need everything to be updated. And yeah, it does appear that is the kitchen. I'll give this one a pass on not having ventilation for the stove, just because I don't know what this would have had when it was built. You do have a light fixture from 1970 though, maybe even 1960. I'm digging that. Doesn't fit with everything, but I wouldn't mind having one of those light fixtures. It's pretty cool. Got a nice pantry off of here, which is really, really cool. Again, I love the antiques. I love how appointed this room is. I don't know if this is an addition off of here. You've got some new wood here, but the ceiling beams definitely look original. More just really nice photography. It's just beautiful. It makes the whole house look gorgeous. It doesn't take much, folks. Seriously, it doesn't take much. If your real estate agent can't find a good photographer, you need to find a good real estate agent. It's just my 2 cents. Again, beautiful windows, great sunlight. I'm loving the furniture. I'm not huge into really old antiques, but it fits this house. Everything just fits this house so well. So much natural sunlight coming in. Just absolutely gorgeous rooms. There's that painted floor again. Oh, got a wood-burning stove right in the middle. Guarantee that thing would pump off enough heat to warm up this house. No problem. This is painted onto the wood floor. That's really cool. Because obviously that's hand painted. Someone went through and did that. Looks like they painted rugs. I'm kind of digging the different colors on that staircase too. That's cool. Very rustic. You got bedrooms up in the attic area. Okay, I apologize to people who live in older areas. I call them attics because, at least in Denver where I'm from, if you've got a roof line like that, it's the attic. It's a finished attic. Newer houses, like mine, that attic is to hold insulation and Christmas decorations. So the older homes that have room where they're finished are really cool. I don't know if y'all call them attics or not. So yeah, here's your 4 rooms. Really cool rooms. Got some paint chipping off. I'd leave it. I would leave every bit of this house. I would leave alone. There's nothing I would change about it. It's gorgeous. It's rustic. It fits the time period. I absolutely love these. I'd try and find a way to preserve them. I don't know if you can clear them, put some clear coat or something over them. Really beautiful. It's just unique. I'd love to know when those were painted. A nice sitting area off here again. You kind of saw this from the picture where the pantry was. It definitely looks like an original area, but someone obviously went through and kind of put some new wood trim in here. It's got electrical ran into it. I would love to wake up in the morning with a cup of coffee and just sit here and look at nature. It would just, gotta be beautiful. That piano would have to stay. That piano would definitely have to stay. It just, again, the house is so well appointed. I love it. I would change that. I would change the appliances. That's a little too old school for me. I need something a little bit nicer. So this has got to be the 1 bath. Obviously when this house was built, it was probably, I'm sure it predates, I mean, it was 1763? Yeah, it predates plumbing. It predates indoor plumbing. So, willing to bet, especially since this is plywood, not slat, willing to bet this was an addition. So the 1 bathroom in the house is an addition. It doesn't look insulated to me, so I don't know what kind of temperatures this thing is at in the middle of winter. And it's a rough in. It's not finished. So that's interesting. And then I noticed this too. I'm guessing this is in the basement. And if anyone can explain this in the comments, I'm guessing this is just natural wood posts, wood beams. It looks like driftwood. It's cool. I like it. If you can shed any information on it, it'd be really neat. Beautiful backyard. Just absolutely another gorgeous house. They don't show. Yeah, I don't not care about the flowers. Go back. They don't show whether or not that's an outdoor shower. That's got to be an outdoor shower. Anyway, really neat house. I really love it. 550 grand, 4 bed, 1 bath, 1,300 square feet. Very old. Now onto the gem of this episode. And that is going to be 13 Great Neck Road, Wareham, Massachusetts. If you look, built in 1683. You're asking $639 for a 3-bed, 2-bath, 4,500 square feet. This is a monster house. No, I might have already given something away. I'm going to go through, I'll go through the description after we look at the pictures. This house is just so cool. And there's a big surprise about this. It's really, really cool. Absolutely gorgeous kitchen. I love the wood beams. It's obviously lower ceiling. It's an old home. You got a fireplace sitting in here where obviously people cooked at one point in time. Beautiful cabinetry work. This is gorgeous. I don't know about you, but this, none of the lights would ever be turned on. I'd have candles on. I would be living in the 1600s if I had a kitchen like this. That fireplace would always be rolling. I love cooking on cast iron anyway, but just really, really cool. I love the wood beams in here. Gorgeous ceiling. Just absolutely stunning. Beautiful woodwork. I'm guessing, I don't know if this is the entry, the front door, maybe back door, a door. Definitely low ceilings. It's an old house. I might not be able to wear a hat walking underneath that beam, but again, beautiful. Tons of natural sunlight coming in. Here we got another fireplace. I think we've seen, what, 3 maybe already? Got your library right here. Beautiful built-in bookshelves. Just really, really cool rooms off of this place. Love that bathtub. Interesting art pieces. I'd ask that those be kept. And I'm looking, that looks like the older, I don't know what style light switch those are called, where they're buttons. But those look like, I'm sure you got cloth wiring coming through this house. I don't think anyone's ever updated it to Romex. Obviously, it didn't have plumbing or electricity when it was built. I'm just saying, when electricity was put in, that might still be the original switches and wiring. But that's a good sized bathroom. Very big bathroom. Got maybe your formal dining room. I'm seeing another fireplace back there. Just absolutely so much character in this house. Got an antique sign up there. That'll play into something here in a minute. Got a sitting room, maybe. Oh, here's one of the bedrooms with a fireplace. Big bedroom, too. Is that a chamber pot? I'm all for antiques and everything. I don't think I would want a chamber pot. Just saying. This is a really, really cool bedroom. This door right here leads to what they call the good morning stairs, I think. You'll see it in a minute. It's got its own fireplace as well. Good size room. I noticed it's also got, all these also have baseboard heat. So you're not reliant completely on the fireplaces. What they're using as a living room, another fireplace, baseboard heat, still good, good natural sunlight coming through. That's a cool room. Again, chamber pot. Someone correct me on that, please. Let me know I'm wrong on that. Really nice bedroom. I would kill for a green room. That's just me. Got laundry room. So nice to have some modern appliances in the home. Really cool workshop down on the first floor. This is a big workshop, huge. Loving the wood floor on it. I love all the wood exposed beams and everything. Tons of room in here. Just an absolutely, for someone like me, phenomenal workshop. Looks like maybe more of that workshop, or maybe an art room or something like that. I'd be spending so much of my time down here every day. Get to the outside. It's big. It's a big house. Got decent sized yards and everything. Just absolutely really, really cool. Pictures of the area. There's a picture of the home. So I noticed in the first picture, it looked like it might have actually had a garage. Obviously someone would have added that at some point in time. It does say garage right there, so yep, it does. Really, really, really neat house. All right, now for the surprise. Let's get into the details of this home. All right, time to take a sip of that drink. So let's get into why this house, other than being just really cool and old, what's the surprise here? So I don't typically read the descriptions here, so bear with me, I'll read this one. Welcome to 13 Great Neck Road in Wareham, Massachusetts. This historic home, built in 1683, offers antique charm with modern amenities. With 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 15 spacious rooms, including a large kitchen with cathedral ceilings, spacious dining room with original fireplace, library, great room, workshops, and greenhouse, just to name a few. Exposed beams, wide plank floors, and 8 fireplaces add character and unlimited charm. Situated on a spectacular 1 acre of land with mature gardens and plenty of privacy, the house was once occupied by Revolutionary War Lieutenant Prince Burgess, and was restored in 1973 by master craftsman Gary Pearl, close to Little Harbor Beach, golf course, yada yada yada. That is what was interesting. Once occupied by Revolutionary War Lieutenant Prince Burgess. Now, I did some Google searching, and I could not find the history of this person. You can find like a family tree or something like that that says, yes, they were a Revolutionary War Lieutenant. Couldn't find anything until I ran across this from Wareham Week. So this looks like it's a local news article. Living history, the 332-year history of Wareham's oldest house. This was actually written in 2015. So some of the information might be a little bit out of date as far as the current owners. But from the outside, it looks like any other home in Wareham, but the little house at 13 Great Neck Road holds an incalculable number of secrets. At 332 years old, 2015, it is the oldest house in Wareham, making it even older than the town and the country it sits in. Duh. What's even more impressive is that the current residents, Carolyn and David McMurrow, are just the 3rd different family to live in the house in the past 3 centuries. We'll go back to the Zillow listings to see if they sold it in 2015, because I'm just curious. But for context, the house I'm sitting in right now was built in 2001, and I'm the 3rd family to live in it. This was built in 1683, and there were 3 families. Really, really cool. I feel like I was born 200 years too late, says Carolyn McMurrow. According to Gary Pearl, McMurrow's friend and previous owner of the house was built in 1683 by Josiah Morton. Morton was involved in the Agawam purchase. I apologize if I screwed that one up. One of the first land purchases in Wareham, I guess. Anyway, Pearl said Morton's nephew then sold the house, that says hose, to the Burgess family in 1709. The house would stay in the family for more than 250 years. Prince Burgess was born in the house in 1749. He would go on to be a lieutenant in the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War and fought in the Battle of Rhode Island. Pearl, who now lives in Marion, said the last Burgess who lived in the house was Lillian Burgess, who died unmarried in the middle of the 20th century. The house then fell into disrepair as a local man bought it, was never able to find any tenants. By 1971, the house had a hole in the roof, boarded windows, and the floors moved when you walked on it. But Gary and Paul Pearl were coming to save the house. That year, Gary was living in Marshfield and came to Wareham with her friend to buy bread at a local bread outlet. For some reason or another, Pearl made a wrong turn down Great Neck Road and discovered the broken down house. She She said she immediately knew the house was Jim, and that standing in the living room, looking at the sky through the hole in the roof, she could feel the spirit of the home. It was wanting us to come and fix it. The Pearls bought the house in 1973 and began the restoration process. Paul Pearl, a master craftsman in many disciplines, and worked restoring houses across the South Coast. It was during the restoration process that Paul found a brick with 1683 engraved on it in the fireplace in the main living room. Although the brick was misplaced by another worker, the Pearls knew how old the house was. The original house contained 3 rooms on the first floor, 2 large bedrooms and a corridor on the second. All the original floors, walls complete with horsehair insulation, low ceilings and hinges, are still in the house, and there's a fireplace in nearly every room. You can feel the house telling you its secrets, Pearl said about living in the house. She said she used to tell the neighborhood kids the house was haunted. Then one day, she realized that might be true, as her son Matthew said he saw a maid, the ghost of a maid, talking to him in the upstairs corridor. Pearls added a few large rooms to the house in the 1970s for workshop storage for both Paul and Gary. Gary ran an antique shop, which is how Gary and Carolyn got to know each other, through their love of things from the past and passion for holding on to history. So that Carolyn is the current owner. So they bought the house. From Gary and Paul, and these are some of the other pictures that we didn't see. So there's a little bit more up close on that the main fireplace, which again I said I would be cooking out of that thing all the time. Again, some of the rooms, the original room from 1683. There's that door leading to what they called the Good Morning Stairs, separating the 2 bedrooms. This looks like maybe they shared a couple steps down to a landing and then went down from there. That's my assumption. They actually framed out, there's a section of the horsehair wall insulation. That's really, really fascinating. I wonder if that ever stinks. I don't know. Giant table made from 1 piece of wood by Paul Pearl. This guy had great hands. Just absolutely, he did such a good job restoring this house. Just absolutely fascinating. Copy of the New York Herald from the day after Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Okay, I guess maybe that got held onto. I love what they did here to hide the refrigerator. Just so cool. Paul Pearl did a fantastic job on this home. Just to finish off that question, so that article was in 2015. I just want to see, has this been sold since? We got a contingent sale 2021, so it looks like they've been trying to sell it for a while. Listed for sale in 2016, so shortly after that article was written. Listed for sale, price change, listing removed, for sale, removed, for sale, contingent, for sale, removed, removed, for sale. So they've had some issues trying to sell this house, which is sad because this is absolutely just a phenomenal piece of history. Really, really cool. I hope you loved this as much as I did. It's not often you get to see something like that, so really, really cool. If to wrap this up, if there's a town, city, anywhere you think I should do my next video, please comment. I will read the comments, I promise, and I'd love to know what you think, where we should go. If you have a suggestion for a drink, this has been pretty good, but if you have a suggestion for a drink, so long as it's fit for human consumption, please put it in the comments. I'll read it. And again, this was Zill-n-Chill. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next one.